Now to The Hague now, where the first prosecution witness resumed her testimony today, but with a marked difference.
KTN's Rita Tinina has the latest now from The Hague.
Good evening from The Hague, where Trial Chamber 5A earlier in the day ordered private sessions for witness 536 until she concludes her testimony. The chamber made the ruling after an application by the prosecution which cited security concerns for the witness following discussions on Kenyan social media over her identity.
The International Criminal Court is...
When Trial Chamber 5A kicked off the day's session Thursday morning, it was at least 40 minutes later than normal, and witness security concerns that led to the interruption of the testimony by witness 536 on Wednesday was still before the court, following discussions on Kenyan social media on the identity of witness 536. The prosecution made an application seeking to have witness 536 continue with her testimony in private sessions. The defense opposed the application.
There's no risk to this witness in our respectful submission. She is in VW care and she's been relocated.
The protective measures that are already in place, I submit, are adequate.
The application generated a brief debate in court.
Her psychological well-being, and that definitely has an impact on the manner in which she would testify, will be very seriously impacted by the kind of measures that she gets.
And it would allow what we say are lies to be hidden from the public. So, Your Honor, there is a floodgates argument that should also be considered.
The public will understand, if it is the case, that efforts are being made by some people to reveal the identity of witnesses with the obvious intent of discouraging the witness or such witnesses to testify.
Your Honor, without a Gallup poll, it's difficult to know what the public would think.
The court adjourned to allow the judges time to prepare a ruling. 10 minutes later, they were back in court.
Chamber renders this oral ruling.
The chamber granted the application by the prosecution, directing that witness 536 will continue with the rest of her testimony in private sessions. Part of the proceedings in court, including the ruling, were redacted in the video footage availed to the press. The ruling left some members of parliament who are in The Hague in support of Deputy President William Ruto with some free time on their hands. The ruling does not entirely shut out those in the public gallery, including members of parliament. They can still watch the proceedings but cannot hear what is being said in court. The judges also ruled that a redacted version of the testimony by witness 536 be availed in due course. But with the defense teams yet to cross-examine the witness, it may be until sometime early next week before Kenyans can follow the proceedings in open court. From The Hague, I am Rita Tinina.